Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. So today we are out here with Chris, On-Site Marine. You guys might have seen him before.
Yes, sir.
Chris has got something special. We're actually doing a little sea trial, would you say?
A little sea trial, and then a kind of an overview of a boat we have for sale.
Okay. So Chris is going to tell us a little bit about it. It's a sweet boat, guys. What are we on today?
So we are on actually 2710 full spec. That's the overall length, and the beam is 9.2 on the beam. But it's called a 28 Blue Wave. We call it a pure hybrid. It's kind of a mix between a flats boat and a semi-offshore boat. So if you want to do some bay fishing, some offshore fishing, you can do a little bit of both.
Okay. So I would definitely say it's that hybrid between a big bay boat and an offshore boat. It is a single engine outboard, but I'll tell you, if you guys have never seen one of these big old Yamahas up close, 425, it's a Mac Daddy motor. But I think what's the most impressive thing so far, now keep in mind we've only been on the boat a few minutes, you barely hear it.
Yeah, it's quiet.
Like it is for a behemoth of a motor, she just purrs. But anyway, we're gonna jump into this thing, show you all the great features, show you her running and things like that. If you like this video, or if you're interested in purchasing this boat, contact Chris with On-Site Marine. What's the best way to reach you?
So you can contact me two ways. It's onsitemarine@outlook.com. You can go to my website and then it'll take you right to my email, and you can email me there. Or you can email me directly, onsitemarine @outlook, and that's my direct email. And then my phone number is 813-727-5403.
So we are showcasing this boat, and again, guys, it's practically brand new. Don't pay brand new prices when you could get a great deal here. The motor alone has 150 hours. The boat has 150 hours. So it's very minimal in hours. I think you'll definitely want to come out and see it if you're in the market to shop for a offshore or a hybrid bay boat. So let's jump in and take a look at some of the little details that I think that you'll enjoy. Let's go.
On this dash panel, we got our Yamaha digital gauge. It's one of their bigger electronic gauges. You can see everything on it very clearly. It's got your hours, your gallons per hour. It'll show you just about everything that you need to know while you're out on the water about the motor itself. And then you got your two 10-inch Garmin's. And you got your chart plotter on one you can put on there. You can switch it from side to side and then put your bottom machine on the other. And then you also got a nice side scan feature on this thing as well.
So electronics are super critical when you're going offshore or even inside the Tampa Bay. You guys see it all the time in my videos. We use this down and side scan to really hone in on them bottom dwelling fish, snapper, grouper, anything that's you know, pretty much hanging around a reef or structure. This machine right here is going to allow you to find them. It's pretty much your eyes under the sea. So two beautiful units. I love that they're really laid out the way they are. Matter of fact, I'd love to do that to the Ranger. So A+ there. You definitely want to make sure whatever you get, you're equipped in this manner.
And then you got your kicker audio system. Another nice thing about this boat is it's got electric steering over hydraulic. So it's very, very easy to steer, even though it's got that big motor back there. Very easy to steer. Same with the shifting lever. I mean, super simple, really easy, smooth to shift in and out of gear.
So we're going to start off at the bow of the boat. There's a lot to cover, so we're going to try to move swiftly, but not too quickly. Right here we got a Minn Kota Tarova. This is a 36-volt trolling motor. It looks to have an 84-inch shaft. I believe it's an 84-inch shaft, don't quote me. But for the large height of the bow, you need a larger trolling motor shaft so that way it gets in the water, obviously. Now, right here, you have your anchor locker. check this out. So you can put your big old anchor in here, and it's got plenty of room. It looks like it's even got room enough for some of the larger anchors, obviously due to the fact that this is a bigger boat. So my boat, as you know, doesn't have that option. It gave us a little bitty hatch for a bigger anchor, which I don't understand. Anyway, right here we have a little 15-gallon bait tank, and this is pretty awesome, guys. I do miss this on like my boat, but this is perfect for like if you want to throw a few pilchards or some shrimp, especially in the front hatch. You don't have to continuously walk back and forth, because when you're going up and down stairs back and forth all day long, feels like you're on the Stairmaster, man. So that's pretty cool. A ton of storage on this boat, which for it being almost a 28-foot boat, that's kind of expected. Check out Chris, he's going to show you some of this rod lockers and things over here.
So you can hold up to 5 rods in this box, and then on the other side, on the starboard side, you can put another 5 on that side. So 10 poles, that's quite a few poles you can store in dry storage.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. It's like a double decker here, so you definitely put a lot of rods in there, guys. And you said this is storage as well, right, Chris?
Yep. That's just dry storage there in the front.
So this is dry storage, and what's neat, if you look inside this hatch, it looks like there's another door that allows you to get up
to your plumbing, to your live well.
Yeah, so that way you're not trying to fit in a little bitty hole, changes the plumbing, and you don't have to come to Chris and make him fit in a little bitty hole. This is ideal for like your life vest.
Yes,
maybe
life vest.
You know, so your preservers, your
you got kids, your little kid toys and stuff like that, you're going to bring along with you to the beach.
And it's huge, man. I mean, that's a big space, so that's nice. What do we got down here? Is this more storage?
That's just a small little storage.
Okay.
So they may do with every little space on the thing. So.
Well, that's pretty cool, because on a lot of times, you know, you had the little step on the boat, but
they never use it.
And they never use it. So they actually took a moment to put some hinges on this thing so you can utilize that extra space instead of going to waste. What we got here, Chris?
So this is a fish box.
Oh, wow.
It's got a macerator pump in the back of the boat that you can discharge everything out of it. You can put some big fish in there, as you can tell. Yeah. I mean, it goes forward pretty far, good ways. But yeah, that's an insulated fish box, so you can put all your nice cold fish in there and keep them all nice and fresh for you.
That's pretty cool. Guys, if you don't want to implement, or if you don't want to have to carry a very large cooler, some people do, but if you don't want to, you have the option of throwing your fish down in the box, and there's a lot of space. So wahoo fisherman, kingfish, amberjack, snapper, they'll all fit in there. For you husbands, or you guys that have the wives and the girlfriend, as you can see riding out here, this is a pretty convenient, on a fairly calm day like today, it's beautiful. This is a beautiful area to ride, especially for the ladies. They like to lay out, collect that sun, do a little sunbathing. This is a great spot, good for maybe even, you know, older kids. So I thought it was pretty comfortable on the ride out today. Back here, you're gonna notice that you're gonna have this big old Yeti, and I believe this is a 80 quart. Am I wrong, Chris? So this is the big old 75 quart Yeti. So this also has a cushion
that goes on top that matches everything else. Okay,
so this is another area that you could fit 2, maybe even 3 passengers. So it has a lot of seating on the front deck right here, and everybody likes Yeti.
Yep.
So
this has your center console storage. Also, this one's not set up for it, but you can put a porta potty or any kind of potty you want to put in this one right inside of it. There's plenty of room, a lot of headroom in this thing. You'll also see it's got a nice Minn Kota charger for the trolling motor batteries, and it's got all your fuses and battery switch right here on the wall. Everything's easily accessible. All right, guys, another thing that's really nice about this boat are these captain's chairs. They got nice armrest on them, but it's a sit and stand seat. So you got a nice comfortable seat when you're sitting, and then you can just move this bolster up and you can sit in front of the console and just kind of use it as a leaning post at the same time. Blue Wave also did a good job behind the driver's seat here. You got some nice storage here. You got a pull-out drawer, and then you got a spot for your tackle boxes here. You can put your tackle in here as well.
Guys, this is sweet. I think this is underappreciated right here, because when you're out on the boat, you got your Plano boxes, those slide right in there. When you got a quick tie for grouper or whatever, it's literally open that up, pull your hook box out, and you're back in business. I like that a lot.
You got a nice fishing platform here in the back, nice and big. You can put 2 people back here, no problem fishing. But one thing nice is this seat this deck turns into a nice seat for your women when you're riding out, or whoever wants to have a nice smooth ride. Your back seat's always going to be your smoothest ride on the boat. You got cup holders all over the place. You got 2 here and you got 2 right here in front, so that's a nice setup too as well. And then you got your bait wells on each side. You got one on the port side, one on the starboard side. They're both about the same size.
Be about what, 25 gallons?
I'm thinking they're closer to 30.
30?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're nice and big.
Oh, so they're twin. You got one over here and one over here?
One on each side.
Oh, that's sweet. So three
bait wells.
Bait wells, 3.
Put your pinfish in one, your shrimp in the other.
I like that.
Be a nice setup.
That would be epic to be able to put my pinfish on one side and my pilchards on the other side and my shrimp up front.
And one more topic. They put a nice big center hatch in this thing for maintenance. So all your pumps and everything you can get to easily. Your valves, your pumps, your filters, everything's accessible from this nice big hatch. I mean,
That thing's huge, Chris.
yeah, most boats you got to crawl around and try to get in there, but you can get into this one no problem.
And honestly, guys, check out this. This is how you know this is a brand new boat. Look at this bilge. When's the last time you seen a bilge this clean? So it looks really good. It's a hybrid, but hey, if you want to go shallow, catch some snook, redfish, she drafts 17 inches, give or take a little bit. But you can't go wrong with a power pole, guys. No throwing anchor in that shallow water stuff. Silently put down with a push of a button your anchor, and that's going to do that for you. Another big thing that I like is if you're running in shallow water, you have your Bob's jack plate here.
Yeah.
So you can pull it up and down. Again, a couple little pushes of a button, and then you can run a little bit shallower water. But another thing that I think we forgot to mention was the rod storage. Besides up in the front, check out back here. There's a lot of rod storage.
So you got a ton of rod storage here on the T-top. You got 7 right here on the back, and then you got another 4 on the side of the T-top that you can put your rods there, and then you got 2 more on each side of the boat that you can put your smaller rods in as well.
Perfect. You watched my Ranger boat walkthrough a couple months ago. One of my main complaints was how they put the T-top up and then Ranger blocked it off and put a radio in and literally just put a wall right there that we couldn't utilize the space. Check this out. The Blue Wave, they did it right. You actually have a huge deep recessed pocket. I mean, you could store luggage in this thing. But you got your VHF, your remote to your trolling motor, and a couple other things. But that's very nice. Also, guys, you have some lighting up here for your different things. You got red light, white light, forward spreader, aft spreader. Those are all up here with some of the nice toggle buttons. I forget what they call these.
Focus switches.
Focus switches, that's right. Okay. And then obviously up here with the same type of Boca switches. Very nice graphite or carbon fiber look. So that's real fancy. And then Chris will show you something back when you move aft a little bit. Check out this up here.
So you got another storage right up here for your back passengers. You can put your fishing knives or whatever you want in there, your dry storage as well. But also, your passengers have a spot that they can charge their cell phone. You just put your phone in here, put your charging wire, and they got a spot there to charge their cell phone as well.
So not only do you have the storage above, but check this out. You got these little cubby holes right here that you could throw some other things in. That's just one thing that I guess I'm so interested in, because Ranger really, lacked when they thought about the whole engineering process there. But you're gonna have your pros and cons with every boat, guys. So to find the perfect boat, I don't know that it exists, but I'll tell you what, you ain't gonna have any problems with storage or just temporary storage on this particular vessel. Now, what we've been waiting for, drum roll something. Chris, what is the asking price for this boat?
All right, guys, the asking price for this boat is $139,000. Okay, these boats are close to 200,000 brand new at this point. So 139,000 is very fair for this size boat and this quality and this size motor on this boat. And we're more than welcome up to any kind of offers that you guys want to put out there.
So hit up Chris with On-Site in Ruskin, Florida, guys. Again, his information will be down in the description. Come out and look at it. I'm telling you right now, we're out here. Sweet ride. What was the top speed on that we got to?
We got 56 miles an hour and we weren't even trimmed up yet.
Yeah, see that? So 56 miles an hour, and that's plenty fast for this big old boat. It was a comfortable 56. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give a thumbs up, comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. And again, Chris with On-Site. What's your phone number, Chris?
Phone number is area code 813-727-5403. We're right on 41 in the center of Ruskin.
Big shout out to Chris for helping film today. Thank you, sir. Go follow his channel, link down in the description. Hey, we're gonna go back in. I hope you enjoyed today's video. So one thing that's important, especially in today's fuel economy and things that's going on with our fuel, is fuel economy. So we were running out there at 4,000 RPMs between 36 and 38 miles per hour, and she was drinking about 2.6 gallons
Miles per gallon.
Miles per gallon. We're dyslexic. Hey, but you get the drift. I mean, that's not too bad, especially for such a beast of a motor. She moves, she gets up 56. I mean, if you're flooring it at 60 miles an hour, you're probably not getting that. But if you run her the way it's supposed to be ran, that's pretty manageable, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, that's very manageable. Most boats this size have a hard time doing that.
Yeah.
So that's very manageable.
So we actually were thinking 1.5, 1.8.
We were way off.
And we were way off. So kudos for that, Yamaha. Hey guys, I just wanted to tell you that. Make sure you get that thumbs up button. I'm leaving this time for good. Bye.